I'm just back from my aerobics class. It's probably the one thing that I'm consistent with and have been since about October, actually before the wedding. It's a Tuesday, Thursday class at the local swimming baths, which is kind of like a rec center, and it's kind of like pay as you go. So a lot of people really like it because it does kind of meet that convenience factor. You don't feel like you're wasting money if all of a sudden you stop going or whatever. So it's $3.50 a class, £3.50, and yeah, I've been kind of doing it religiously, especially since the new year, so since like the 5th of January. It's every Tuesday, Thursday, like I said. So I'm in a weird place, and I feel like I've had so many, like, oh, I'm starting again, and oh, it's a new start, it's a new year, and oh, I'm getting married, or oh, I'm going to Texas, or oh, and these are all like good motivational things to kind of get going again with your weight loss. And yet I still feel, I just seem to get burned out by every single idea I get. A plan is great. Plans are wonderful, but if they're not effective and if you're not doing them, then they're pretty worthless. So I find for me that YouTube is like single-handedly the most motivational thing for me, and having to kind of report and everything. That's why you guys like will see me, regularly for a bit, and then it breaks off, and then it's several months. Anyways, I just feel like because I have something to say, and I think, when I've been thinking about something, I need to just get it out there and say it and do it, and not keep thinking about saying it and doing it. So, this is just a part of my journey. Like, part of my journey, I think, was having lots of success in the beginning, and I think that what that did for me was show me that I can lose the weight, and that I can lose a large amount of weight, regardless of the circumstances, whether or not I'm here or in Texas or married or single or whatever. I can do it. It's possible. It has a lot more to do with figuring out how you're going to do it in the surroundings that you're in, and that is something I've yet to really master here in England. But you guys have, if you watch my videos, you know that I've been doing these like secret weigh-ins with my husband, but I feel like all they've really done is let me just play the ignorance is bliss card. I don't know the number, so I'm in La La Land, but at the end of the day, like, if my jeans aren't fitting, I know what the number is, that to me is more important than like a number on a scale. And so, I don't really know what the deal is. In my aerobics class, this is what came out of my class thinking, and this is annoying, I'm a lot stronger and I'm a lot more fit, if you will, than a lot of the thin girls in my class. I can do all the moves, I can, do everything with strength, and I think a lot of it does have to do with just kind of my background. I was a dancer growing up, and so I have a kind of a good idea of like the muscles in my body and where they are. I can feel them working when I'm working them. And yet, I look pregnant, compared to some of these girls. When we're doing some things, I just think, look at your belly, like, to me, it just kind of pounces out there. And when we're doing crunches, it's like, I do everything to capacity, and so I know I love food. I love it, love it, love it. I love good wine. I love good restaurants. When I go on vacation, I'm on TripAdvisor, before we go, finding all the restaurants where I can go and enjoy the cuisine. But I love crap, too. I love pizza and Indian food. And it's just my downfall. I love wine. I love English cider. You Americans need to try, like, some good English cider if you ever come over to England. And it's just all my downfall. Like, I can't get to grips with doing it all in moderation. I have not been able to get that under control. I've had my blog and here and there, and I'll count calories for a day, and I'm proud of myself, and that stops. And So tonight I'm getting on the scale. Dave isn't home yet. He's at his kickboxing class, and I think he'll be surprised when I tell him I feel like I'm just fed up. I need to know what the damage is. I need to know where I'm at. And it's not a starting weight. It's just another weight in my journey, you know, another kind of marker point, something to use to gauge kind of how far I'm coming along. So, yeah. Here I go. Right, I grabbed a shower while I was in the bathroom, weighed myself, and I am 206.4 pounds. This is definitely a side of 200 that I never, ever wanted to see again. But there's such a huge relief, I have to say, in just knowing what the number is, and just knowing where I am, and yeah, so, yeah, I don't know, I feel like some sort of burden is lifted. The whole reason I wanted to do the secret weigh-ins before is because I was getting obsessed by the number. You know, the number was what everything was about. Did I lose half a pound, a pound? It all became the big game to me. And I feel like the secret weigh-ins weren't much better, you know. I was just lying to myself, so I know now. And yeah, I don't know when my next weigh-in is going to be. I don't know. Again, I just want this to kind of be a journey, and I'll take you guys along as long as you want to come. You know, I'm sorry that I can't be, or I'm sorry that I haven't been a massive success. I'm sorry that I don't have a huge success story, but I do have a real story, and, you know, of you know, success and failure, and more failure and more failure, and, you know, and hopefully more successes. And so anyways, guys, thanks for just sticking with me. I'll see you soon.